Now, we all know the saying, past performance is not the reliable indicator of future performance. So it always comes down to the matter of, well, if we can't use past performance as a reliable indicator, what can we use? Now, obviously, just a general disclaimer. So past performance is a pretty good reliable indicator of future performance. Just don't go, last year it made 20%, it's going to make 20% this year. Have a look at its overall trend rate, or 5-year performance, stuff like that, and also have a look at fee performance. Are you paying for a fund that collects performance fees? One of the ones that I always find interesting is when they've just got a watermark above the ASX or something like that. And it allows them to take a performance fee even if it's a negative return, provided their return is not as negative as the market's. I think baseline should be doing better than zero and outperforming the market if a performance fee is ever going to be taken. I don't think you should get performance fees. I don't get performance fees. You probably, at your job, may or may not get performance fees. But anyway, I digress. If past performance is not a reliable indicator of future performance, then what could we be using instead? So today, we're going to road test some pens. So we have had a couple of pens given to us, and if you are a managed fund, ETF provider, any of those sorts of things, and you've got pens, send them our way to Funded Futures and we'll give them a road test. So we've got Futurity here, so this is going to be our first one that we're going to road test. So it's a standard twisty pen. It's got the little nub on the back for your phone. Let's give it a burl, shall we? Also, bear in mind my handwriting is horrendous. So bad once I have had a binding death nomination declined because the handwriting was so bad. Oh, haven't even used it yet. So this is actually unwinding in my hand. So I'm gonna, sorry Futurity, sorry Adam, not a fan. Let's pop that over there. Feels a bit scratchy. We've got Australian Unity here, so I actually don't know if I got this from their mortgage branch or from their bond branch or their investments. So standard clicky, bit too big. I prefer a smaller pen, but if you got gorilla fingers, maybe that's going to be for you. Again, these are new pens that haven't been used yet. Don't know if you can hear that, but that's annoying. Also feels quite scratchy, so I'm going to pop that over there, but pen kind of made a clicky sound every time you did it. So these guys, I'm not even going to pronounce it because I'll probably do it incorrectly. So they're an Islamic fund manager, and they also do Islamic finance, just because there's an issue around interest in their religion. But what I found was interesting with these guys is it ended up, so obviously they built it as an Islamic investment fund, but it turned out to be heavy into the ESG just because that aligns with Islamic faith. So quite interesting there. If you're looking for a accidental ESG fund, these guys might be worth checking out. It's got like a little faux leather thing here. It's a twisty again, but it feels like it locks into position. Again, it's got like a rattle in the hand. Writes a lot nicer, not as scratchy. Not too bad. OzCat. So these guys do a performance fee, but they do have the addition to that performance fee where they actually need to be in positive territory. Twist pen, it's a lot more stiff, so hopefully it won't unwind. A little bit quick, clicky still when we're writing, not as bad as the other pens. A little bit scratchy. Right, it's probably one of the better ones. Fidante. So Fidante is a branch of Challenger, Australia's annuity provider. So Fidante do bespoke or boutique fund managers. So they're a distributor. I don't know if I need to declare, but yeah, I actually use a couple of Fidante funds, Green Cape being one of the main ones. Again, it's a twisty, it's got a nub on the end. Actually, it's probably made in the same factory as the Futurity one. So maybe it will road test the same. This one is not unwinding in my hand like the Futurity one. No clicking sound. Writes quite nicely. I kind of rate it. And here we go, we've got North. So this is AMP's platform, and they also do a couple of investment funds. So again, probably need to declare we do use the MyNorth platform for a couple of our clients. But yeah, okay, so it's a click, but you can locks into place. How's that for a little bit of AMSR? It's, I don't know if you can see, but it's kind of textured. Feels nice in the hand. Oh, that actually writes really nicely, guys. No noise. That is quiet. That writes nicely. Mate, I'm going to have to... I rate this pen. Guys from MyNorth, if you want to reach out and supply us with some pens, that would be greatly appreciated. So kind of there we have it. So if we're not using past performance as a reliable indicator of future performance, then maybe we should have a look at what they spend their money on in regards to corporate pens. With this one, definitely the winner, I think, was the North pen, though technically they're a platform provider and an investment manager. But definitely that was probably one of the nicer ones that I wrote with. Next off, I think we are going to try umbrellas. So we've got a handful of different fund manager umbrellas, so we'll give them a road test and see if they're going to be a reliable indicator of future performance. And then also socks, keepy cups, water bottles, and notepads. That's it. Thanks. This was a hell of a lot of fun. Cheers.